Hey guys, today I have the JIBY mic splitter made by Galaxy Audio. Now this little box actually allows you to take a XLR input, so that could be a microphone or an instrument or something like that, and it allows you to split that into two separate signals, so that you will always get the line signal directly to whichever source you're splitting. So for example, I could split this to send one to an audio recorder and one to a front of house mixer, and the signal can be controlled independently on each one. So let's take a closer look and I'll show you how it's hooked up. Okay, so as you can see, we have the Galaxy Audio splitter right here on the top, and what I'm going to be doing is taking the signal from the wireless mic receiver right here, and I'll be taking that and splitting it with the Galaxy and putting it into the audio interface right here into channel 1, and then you'll be able to see the other cable where you could actually put it. And for this demonstration I'm going to split it and put it into channel 2. So let's take a little look here. So for this we're going to need 3 XLR cables, which I have right here. So we're going to take one and plug it into the back of the microphone receiver. Right here. Take the other end of it and we're going to plug it into the input of the Galaxy Audio box right here. So currently you can see that we're going out of the back of the mic receiver and into the front of the Galaxy right there. So now we have these two outputs that we can split. So let's go ahead and do that. So number 1, I'm going to split right here. Now it's important to note that the splitter does allow for phantom power pass-through, and it does have a block, so you can actually use this to block the phantom power from going to your second device. So this is actually going to fall over a little, so let me see if I can scoot it back some. There we go. Okay, so basically what that means is if you have phantom power support on your mixer and phantom power support on your other device, it'll take it just from one of them, so that you're not sending a bunch of random power around and blowing things up. So that's definitely a good feature. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these cables from here and we're going to plug them into our audio interface right here. So here's our 2 cables, and they're going to go into channel 1 over here. Excuse my hands for a second. And channel 2 right here. Okay, so let's pull this forward again so you can see it a little better now that we're balanced out and I've got the cables hanging over. Okay, so as you can see, 1 and 2 are now occupied from the outputs on the splitter from the microphone. So that means that I can independently control channel 1 and channel 2, and they're getting the same signal. Obviously for demonstration purposes I'm putting this into the same interface, but you wouldn't have to. You could actually, what we did at church is we use these to split between what's coming off the stage and send it to a recording interface, much like this one right here that we have, and then also to the front of house mixer. So that actually allows us to remix the song afterwards and control the levels, because obviously different you get different levels for live and recording, so we can actually make a better mix. So I hope that this has helped you in figuring out what this device does, and there's a link below if you want to check it out on Amazon as well. It runs for about $30.